Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tiger Pit.
Inside row number one, quick time qualifier with a time of 1:2:935. It will be Kenny Collins. To his outside, Jason Deal. Rolling off from the third starting spot to be the number 4 car, Danny Ledford. Fourth is the Macho Man, Drew Deaver in the 12 car. Starting fifth, the C10 of Barry Cross. To his outside, it'll be the 26 of Trevor Parker. In the 7th starting spot, Rodney Weech will pilot the R12. Rolling off 8th, it's Austin Breedlove in the 7B. Starting 9th in the 72 car, it's Tyler Wood. Chuck Southard scheduled for the 10th starting spot, but he had issues in qualifying, did not make the call. So Ronnie Hedden in the 117 will bring up the 10-car main event. King Ford out of Murphy, North Carolina, providing the pace truck in this, that good-looking Ford Raptor pickup truck. That could be yours tomorrow. Go see Cole. He can put you behind the wheel. We do appreciate King Ford supporting our limited late model division here at Tri-County Racetrack. Good field of cars. I know, you know, give them away. A Monday night's hard for a lot of our drivers to make it.
Especially me.
And you're not even a driver. But it's a stout field of cars here tonight. Fireworks, thanks to Cougar Fireworks. We're going to see fireworks in the sky, maybe on the clay, you reckon?
Clay by the hay.
Randy, where's your next race?
Won't be until, October in Livonia.
October, Livonia.
They changed the date on it once, so I'm sorry, I don't know exactly what the date is.
That's all right. We'll keep an eye on it and let everybody know. Livonia, that 1C car, he's tough to beat down there.
What's that, sir?
Kenny Collins, he's the man to beat at Livonia, ain't he, in the limited car?
Yeah, he does a good job. Don't make much difference where he's at.
He's liking where he's at right now, that inside starting lineup. He told me, because he's got pole for this race and super late models, he told me he might have hoodooed himself because the outside line's usually stronger here, but the low line seems to be coming in tonight. He may be just right.
Yeah, it's getting a little dry up top, but it'll probably hold on for a little while.
I'm expecting to see a good race tonight. What about you, Killer? Who you riding with? Who you riding with as they warm up?
I'm hitchhiking right now. I'm trying to figure out who's going to stop and pick me up.
The innovator, the trendsetter, the Ford Maverick compact truck, America's only standard full hybrid pickup truck. Now is the time to reserve yours at King Ford in Murphy. The Ford Maverick offers the best of both worlds, compact on the outside and big enough on the inside for 5 and for all your stuff. Learn more when you come by the showroom at King Ford on the 4-lane in Murphy and reserve your all-new 2022 Ford Maverick. You'll see how we treat our customers like royalty.
Here we go. Southeastern Limited Late Model Sportsman. Kenny
Maxing
Collins.
the loud pedal.
Kenny Collins, Jason Deal. Here comes Danny Ledford looking to the inside. Kenny Collins had a tough start though. I think they're going to call that one back. The caution light is on. No start, no good. Race promoter says, give me a good start.
Premature acceleration never wins the race.
Pole sitter and the flagman work together on the start. They're ready to roll.
I think we're the world outlaw. The race director is the flagman. He talks to him and
Handles it all. Right now, Jason Deal's handling as he goes into turn one. Kenny Collins, low side slide job. Almost cleared him, crossover by Deal. Put that 7 car in the top spot. Collins down low in 3 and 4. He bends it and stays off of Deal. And Jason Deal is
Deals
lap
and
number
kills.
1.
Jason Deal prevails once more.
Here comes Trevor Parker to the inside of Drew Deaver looking for the 4th spot. He may have found something in that middle lane. Meanwhile, up front, Jason Deal is running about as high as you can here without jumping the cushion. And the field's kind of shaking out. Everybody's hugging the top. I thought Trevor Parker was going to try to make that low lane work. He gained on Drew Deaver working the middle line, but he's moved up to the top. And around goes Rodney Weeks, and contact. And I think the front bumper cover from the 72.
Ooh.
Well, Tyler Wood makes hard contact.
All dressed up and nowhere to go.
Rodney Weeks looped it around. Yeah, Killer, that's exactly right. Poor Tyler Wood, he come around the curve and there was a car. Nothing he could do.
Them sudden stops are never easy.
Nope.
What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance. We've been doing it for American racing for over 50 years. Fuel your best.
Back underway, Kenny Collins drops to the inside. Jason Deal, just not enough grip down low quite yet. And Deal trying to pull away. As Wood's going to hit the infield killer, we kind of thought with that damage he wasn't going to be able to really compete, and he's going to call it out.
The handle is like having an axe with no handle.
Jason Deal, but he is up as high as you can go in that lead spot. Flirting with disaster.
Put Jason down there on that inside. I don't think he likes it.
Trevor Parker hitting the infield after a strong start to this race. He told me that he ran at Toccoa last night and left part of his car there. Oh, we've got one in the wall. In turns 1 and 2, up in the middle of 1 and 2, and that is going to be Austin Breedlove in the 7B. Jump that cushion.
I think where he had him a 5th place finish at a neighboring racetrack.
Austin did?
Yep. Crossville, Tennessee.
Well, I hate to see that for him tonight. He was running strong, keeping his nose clean, just got up there over the cushion. Jason Deal, Kenny Collins, Danny Ledford, your top three. Ledford looks to the inside of Collins. He may have something here as Deal leads him into turn one. The Warren, North Carolina driver looks low on Kenny Collins. Couldn't quite make it work, and now here comes the Macho Man.
Hanging in there, ain't he?
He's right up there amongst them.
He got that 12 car working good tonight.
Kenny Collins able to fend off the challenge from the 4 car of Danny Ledford.
The 10 car's doing a much better job about the third time out in that car.
Ledford started to close in on Collins. And here comes the 10 car. You were just talking about him, Killers. He's going to look.
Ain't a little tire smoke, I think. Yeah, he got smoke.
Drew Deaver comes out of turn number 4, and he's got Barry Cross challenging him as they go into turns 1 and 2. Cross trying to make that low side work. Meanwhile, up front, Kenny Collins is starting to reel in Jason Deal just a little bit, as somehow Collins is going higher than Deal through 1 and 2. Can he reel him in, Killer? Can he catch him?
He might catch him.
Well, they're closing in on Ronnie Hedden, and Hedden he's choosing that middle lane, and saw a little, was that the tire rub you were talking about? I don't know if it's tire rub or motor smoke. The car has been missing all night here. Danny Ledford's going to look to his inside. He'll clear. And I think Kenny Collins is closing in on Jason Deal. Jason Deal continues to lead here in their limited late model feature. It's like Collins can almost get within striking distance. Evenly spaced between first and second and third. Danny Ledford trying to reel in Kenny Collins to that second spot. Collins and Ledford be doing double duty tonight. They'll jump out of these limited rides right into a super late model.
What happened to this 12 car? He was right there with him a while ago.
He's got hung up. Well, he's been racing hard with that 10 car. Barry Cross. They're still racing down the back stretch. As Drew Deaver, you were talking about him, he gets his spot back. He dropped down low. Our leaders look to the inside. Barry Cross. They're going to clear him. Top 2 clears him. Here goes Ledford to the inside. Can't quite do it coming off of turn number 4. That's going to cost him some distance on the top 2. Now he'll clear. Jason Deal coming up on the 117 of Ronnie heading again. Deal's dropped down low, Killer. And Collins going to keep going up high as lap traffic gets to move over the flag. He'll pick the high side. That's going to hurt Kenny Collins. He does the crossover, and he's got a big run down the back stretch. Closes in on Jason Deal just a little bit.
And allowed Danny Ledford to ease up there a few car lengths on him.
And now, after running the lower lane the last few laps, Jason Deal went back to the top through 1 and 2 that time. As Super Flagman Wayland shows him 2 to go in this one. 2 laps to go. Kenny Collins going to give it his best, try to run down Jason Deal in that 7 car.
White rag this time by. One more time. And then we can count the money, my friend.
Oh, Danny Ledford almost jumps the cushion, got hard on the binders. Able to keep it out of the wall. Out of turn number 4, your limited late model winner, Jason Deal. Kenny Collins 2nd. Danny Ledford 3rd.
The 10 car will be, no, the 12 and then the 10.
And
Drew Deaver will be 4.
Drew Deaver 4. And then I do believe Barry Cross will be your top 5.
Whether it's trucks, muscle cars, or miles per gallon, at CarQuest, we do it all.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Rumfelt may have done a number on... I'm tied up in... Mark looked up here like, what is he doing? I'm hung up in headphones. Nobody at the Tony cars. Oh, that's silver. Is that the 13 car? Jake McTaggart. I'd still like to know if that's the one I know. Shauna Harkins with her best starting position all season. She's going to lead this field down to the green. Josh Deese to the outside. Sean Rice inside of row number 2. Shannon Jones already smoking or vaping 1. Deese leads them down into turn number 1. Harkins going to try to find a gap to move up to that high side. She finds it in behind Shannon Jones. And Sean Rice now in that 19. Going to try to find a way around the 5 car. And it is just a gaggle of lynches from that point back. Keep your eye on the 8 car. That is Lucas Brooks, his first time behind the wheel tonight. The goal is to finish with all fenders. Easy, Lucas. There you go. He slapped the wall a little bit and he's able to keep going. Of course, he hits the wall right in front of where his mom's sitting. The 1 car, Matt Corden pulls in. His knot's done. Shauna and Sean here as they go into turn number 1. Pretty good battle for the 3rd spot. And then from there back, it's just nose to tail, door to door. As Sean puts the bumper to Shauna, she hangs it and hangs on to it. I'm telling you, back behind there is just a gaggle of cars trying to sort things out. And beating and banging as you got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 Lynches mixed in with that. Josh Deuce checking out. Halfway, says Super Flagman Whalen. As caution on the track, as we've got one around. Let's see who that be. Is that the 1B of Brandon Lynch, maybe? He's able to keep going. Six laps complete as it looks like Brandon Lynch going to call it a night. Pulls into the infield. Don't forget, fans, you can claim the winner just like a competitor can. You've got I think it's $1,400 and make it to the tech shed. You can claim the winning car. And then you can be out here next time, September the 17th. Josh Deese, Shannon Jones, Shauna Harkins, and Sean Rice, Brent Lynch. That's your top 5. The final feature event of the night here at the Tiger Pit. Deese catches a gear, brings them up to full song under the flag stand. As it looks like a pack of Skittles heading down into turn 1, all the different colors. Smoke continues to come from the 17 car, and it looks like Sean and Shauna are going to draft up to Shannon. Boy, easy for me to say. Harkins and Rice and Jones, that's easier. Look at this pack of cars coming out of turn 4. Sean Rice was all over the back bumper of Shauna Harkins that time. Our poor cameraman Mark, he don't know where to look. Action everywhere. Here comes Rice to the outside as they're still trying to settle that 3rd spot. I think he's trying to bump draft to get up a run on Jones here. He just got to make sure if he's going to do that, hit Harkins square. Or maybe she's just in his preferred lane and he don't think he could cross under her. They're catching Jones. Oh, he may have a run here. He looks to the outside. She closes the door again. As Sean Rice continues. Uh-oh, hang on to it, Shauna. She gets a little sideways, got squirrely, and it came around. And as the leader was seeing 2 to go, the caution flag flies. Shauna Harkins, after a strong race, whole race running the 2nd spot, or excuse me, the 3rd spot, holding off Sean Rice got squirrely coming down the back stretch and couldn't gather it back up. And now she'll have a brass down body shop check. Make sure there's no damage, no tire rubs, anything like that. Josh Deese, your leader. Shannon Jones second, Sean Rice third. The 192R, Robbie Lynch has moved his way up to fourth. Brent Lynch in fifth, Blake Lynch in sixth. The 232 I do not have, but I'm guessing it may be Jim Exum in his backup car. And then the 8 car is Lucas Brooks. So Shauna will give up her spot and she'll drop back in front of Lucas Brooks as he is lapped down. Going green next time by as we hope to wrap this dog and pony show up. If you're still here, thanks for hanging in there with us. Hope to see you here September the 17th. Super late models, demolition derby, all the goods. You can visit TriCountyRacetrack.net for the full schedule, ticket prices, start times, all that good stuff. Josh Deese back on the loud pedal. Now let's see if Sean Rice can make a move on Shannon Jones for that second spot. Coming out turn 4, Jones shuts the door. As they see 2 to go from Super Flagman Whalen. Sean Rice is trying to make the high side work, but Jones is making that gap small when he exits turn. He drifts back to the wall. Now Rice going to try the crossover as they go into turn number 3. Can that neon stick in the middle lane? It does not. Josh Deese sees the white flag. And we've got cars everywhere running hard. Now Robbie Lynch looks to the inside of Rice. But through 3 and 4, seeing the checker flag, it's the J3, Josh Deese, your front wheel drive winner. Shannon Jones going to hang on to second. Yes, Sean Rice third, Robbie Lynch fourth, and the 232 of, I think it's Jim Exum. I'm not sure. We'll get the name on that. He finishes fifth. Folks, thanks for coming out tonight. Be safe going home. Come back and be with us September the 17th. And as always, the dirt you find on you and in you, free souvenir, no charge. We'll see you September 17th.